The three applications before the Western Cape High Court argued that the decision of the National Assembly to nominate Hlophe is irrational, as Hlophe, as an impeached judge, cannot be part of the JSC to appoint judges when he was found to have committed gross misconduct by the JSC.
The decision was fatally flawed even before you get to rationality. It was fatally flawed because the organ of state vested with the power of designation didn't make a choice, made no choice at all. They rubber-stamped a nomination by MK.
The first is that the designation by the National Assembly of Dr. Hlophe was substantively irrational. The second is that it did not advance, as it was required to do, the obligation on Parliament to comply with Section 1654 of the Constitution. Instead, it undermined and was retrogressive in respect of Section 1654.
However, National Assembly Speaker Thokoti Diza says she will abide by the court's decision.
When she received the letter, she responded, and she took the view that it is the prerogative of political parties to nominate any member to be on the list of designees to the JSC, and that she could not prevent that. So the call was to stop the vote. And so she took the view that it would not be appropriate for her to stop the vote because anyone can be nominated. The question of who gets onto the list ultimately must be decided by the House.
The African Transformation Movement has also joined the court case. The party says the High Court has no jurisdiction over the matter.
Disputes that involve important questions, it's clearly an important question. Does it relate to the sensitive area of separation of powers? Of course it does. A court's intervening in a matter that was voted on by the National Assembly and saying, National Assembly, you acted irrationally. That touches at the heart of separation of powers. Who must decide it? Only the Constitutional Court, the Constitutional Court says.
Hlophe's legal counsel argued that Hlophe was being hounded and there was nothing preventing him from serving on the JSC.
What more do they want from him? That even when he's out of the judiciary, which is where they wanted him out, he's now in the National Assembly, they're still hounding him because of his judicial past. That's not our Constitution. Our Constitution makes it clear that the judge who is found guilty of gross judicial misconduct is removed. No collateral constitutional consequences are added onto it. What they are asking you to do is to continue punishing Hlophe when Dr. Hlophe is out of the judiciary.
The case will continue on Friday. Ulelani Philip, SABC News, Cape Town.